Hey guys, it's Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So, I'm gonna be doing a couple things in this video, and I do apologize for my lack of videos. I didn't really stick to that promise of doing daily videos when school started. I do apologize for that. But, there are a few reasons why I haven't been doing that. And I will get to those, but what this video is mainly gonna be about, and, like, what the topic is the recent updates, and then I'll go over all that other kind of stuff as well. And then there's some other things, we'll talk about that too. So anyways, let's just get started with the updates. Let me pull up SwiftKit on my phone real quick. That's what I used for my RuneScape news. I don't really even go to the homepage anymore. I just get SwiftKit for my phone. Anyways, so Sirenic Armor, that's pretty much the big update. I think the Lumberjack Build-a-thon was supposed to be coming this week as well. It may be coming later in the week. I don't really know. I haven't really done a lot of looking into it. If it does come later this week, I will make a video about it. But at this point in time, right now, we only have is Sirenic. So I will go over what Sirenic is and that kind of stuff first, and then I will I'll show you guys it in the GE. I obviously don't have a set for many a reason why I don't have a set. Go over my opinions of it, and then we'll move on from there. So, Sirenic Armor is a level 90 power type armor, which is the best gear you can wear for range beyond. It's the best gear, damage gear, actually only exceeded by Superior Death Lotus. So, Superior Death Lotus obviously is still better than Sirenic in I think most aspects. But it's a level 90 gear. You need to have level 90 defense to wear it. There's 3 pieces: the mask, the hallbark, and the chaps. So there's 3 different pieces that you can have. You don't need the boots or gloves or anything. So it has the best range damage bonus, and defensive stats are only better than the Death Lotus. So if you want to have range damage, a Sirenic is the best. But defensive-wise, Superior Death Lotus is still better. So it degrades the same way as Tectonic Armor, and if you guys don't know how Tectonic Armor works, it becomes untradeable once you use it in combat. It cannot be repaired, and it lasts around for 60,000 hits before disintegrating entirely. So that is a very big turnoff already to Sirenic Armor. Basically, if you guys didn't understand what I just said, once you equip it and you use it in combat, so you can equip it the GE and not get into combat and probably still sell it afterwards. It won't degrade as you wear it, as some I think like corrupt armors do that. But once you use it in combat, you cannot trade it, so you cannot sell it back after you use it. So be careful about that. If you were thinking about just like buying it, test it, and then sell it, you can't do that. If you use it in combat, you have to keep it pretty much. You cannot repair it, so that's a very large turn off to the armor already. You can't repair it, and it lasts for about 60,000 hits. That's a fairly decent size, but Sirenic Armor really is only going to be a viable option to use really with bossing. I think that's the only reason that you would use it. I mean, you wouldn't use it for just basic combat training, for like Slayer or anything. So the armor can only be obtained through the crafting level or through trade. The armor requires level 91 to 93 crafting, as well as 2 different materials: Sirenic scales and algarum thread. The scales can be found from various monsters, aquanites, spiritual mages, and dark beasts. They can also be traded as well. They're going for about 1 mil on the GE right now, although I don't know if that's the actual price of it. So we'll see. And then the algarum thread can be purchased from Ocellus Virus outside the Monastery of Ascension at the cost of 500k per unit. I do apologize for my coughing. I'm still a little bit sick. So, anyways, the true origins, basically, the last paragraph of that news post was kind of just like, they're not going to tell you where it came from. It's just to tell you that it's good. So my basic opinion of Sirenic Armor is, like Tectonic, I mean, you do see Tectonic out there. I'm not saying that you don't see it, but you don't see it a lot. It's not the most common armor you see for people who do Mage. I mean, Virtus is obviously the more popular option. Sea Singers, Ganodermic, even Subjugation for lower leveled players. I mean, you do see Tectonic, but you do not see it a lot. It's not the most common armor. So I'm thinking that most likely Sirenic is going to be about the same like that. I mean, I don't really see Sirenic being a very widely used, just because of the degradation of it, of the way that it degrades. So I will show you. I will quickly show you the icons. So don't really take into account the GE price, because I'm fairly positive it won't actually sell for that. You'd probably have to pay a lot more just because it's new. But once again, keep in mind this is only like 24 hours after release, so keep that in mind. The stats are pretty much the same as Tectonic in terms of the specs, I guess, of the stuff. So there's the chaps. Here's the hallbark. You can see the specs on the hallbark, and then specs on the mask. So those are the stats that they have. You know, it's obviously really good. It's good armor. I'm not saying it's not good armor, but I just think that the cons of the armor outweighs the pros. It is going to be a fairly expensive armor. The degradation of it is just, I think, honestly, it wouldn't be worth it to me to buy it. I mean, it could be worth it to people who do a lot of bossing. They make that money, you know, in like 3 hours. You know, it could be worth it to those people, you know, to have it, you know, just to have, for the sake of having the best gear, you know, go for it if you have the money. But I wouldn't really recommend getting it if you're only like a medium tier player. You know, I wouldn't really recommend it just because of the degradation. If possible, get Sea Singers. Sea Singers, get Port's Armor, or not Sea Singers, Death Lotus. If possible, get Death Lotus. Port's Armor is much better. Superior, if possible. If not, if you don't have the stats for that, obviously, maybe Sirenic could be an idea for you, or you could buy like neck sets, which are not, I don't believe, much worse, you know. So Sirenic would not be my first option. I wouldn't use it first, but you know, it's up to you. So there's a few other things that came with this update. It's an ultimate ability update. I'll go over this real quick. Meteor Strike and Incendiary Shot now impart a new buff upon the player when activated, granting 10% of adrenaline for every critical hit dealt within the next 30 seconds. So after you use Meteor Strike or Incendiary Shot, any crit that you deal in damage for the next 30 seconds will give you 10% of your adrenaline back. Tsunami, the Mage ultimate, does the same. It imparts the same buff on you, and it also increased the minimum. The minimum damage is now increased to 200% of the maximum autocast damage, and maximum damage stays at 300%. Death Swiftness and Sunshine, which is both with World Wakes. Those are a couple of ultimates you unlock from doing that quest. Now they had their durations of their static area based buff effects for 30 seconds. Pulverize has now had its damage range improved and now causes 200 to 250 weapon damage. And additionally, a debuff duration has been increased to 30%, and it restores 50% of the adrenaline if it kills the target. Pulverize, I'm not exactly sure. That's Massacre, Meteor Strike, Balanced. Pulverize your damage. So it's this one. It's a two-handed ultimate. So that's what those do. And so a few other things that have been done. Let's see. Loyalty points have been changed in the Solomon Store. Any Solomon Store item that all the Solomon Store items, the loyalty point pricing of them have been reevaluated, been changed up to 40% drops. So if you've spent any loyalty points on these items since the 2nd of September, you will be receiving a rebate. So a lot of the stuff has dropped. The prices are a little more reasonable. They're still a little bit high, in my opinion, for some of the stuff, but they are a lot more reasonable than they used to be. This particular update has actually sparked a lot of controversy, I do believe. But all degradable items will degrade by 20% on death when they go to your gravestone. Degradable items that convert to coin when saved, like Dominion Tower gloves and the like, they are saved from your gravestone. Do not lose charges in such a way. So things like Ganodermic armor, neck sets, those kinds of things. I think neck sets. I'm not sure. I don't remember if neck sets drop directly to the floor if they were protected by your gravestone. But for sure, I know Ganodermic does this. It used to directly drop to the floor. You had to go if you died with it, pick it up. You know, no charges lost or anything. Now, if you die with Ganodermic or similar armors on you, that it will degrade the armor by 20%. So theoretically, if you're really low, it could degrade your armor all the way. and but they will appear in your gravestone, so they're not going to appear on the floor anymore. So best keep that in mind. So those are really the updates that they've done. Not Sirenic Armor obviously was the biggest, but I think also some of the other ones are fairly noteworthy, I guess. So anyways, so there's all the updates. Once the Lumberjack Build-a-thon comes out, which I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if it was supposed to be this week or if they were just showing a preview of it when they implement it later. I'm not entirely positive about that, so I will make a video about that when it comes time. So anyways, getting on down to it, I'm going to go over something real quick, and then we'll talk about why I haven't been making videos. So it was really funny. I didn't realize this because this is like technical issues. I don't get my Premiere newsletter anymore, which, is not that big of a deal to me. I don't really care. I didn't know that they were going to be giving us a whole bunch of promotional items that they've done throughout the last few months, and so I log in earlier today, and it tells me, oh, you've gotten this such and such an outfit, or such and such a pet, or like a mask for being a Premiere member. And I was like, what? I got so much stuff. I basically ripped off Jagex even more. Like, I'm not regretting buying the Premiere Premiere membership package. That was a fairly decent, $75 or so spent, just because. I'd probably be paying for membership anyways. So yeah, so I did get a whole bunch of stuff. Here's the Caporia outfit. I don't really like the look of it, to be brutally honest. I don't think it looks all that amazing, but some people may like it. I think the top looks okay, but the bottom and the dreadlocks really not my style. So, but I think the top looks decent. Maybe probably could pair it with other things. It goes well with the Glaven boots, obviously, and actually goes decently with my exquisite longswords. So it looks okay. The top I think is the only part that I would actually wear though. I also got if you're interested, I don't know why anyone is. I got Sky Pouncer, which I don't really like the look of, so I probably won't wear it. I also got the Aurora Armor, which the long swords look kind of cool. The rest of the armor is kind of more meh. And I also got a sinister clown face, which looks really weird. So that's the stuff that I got. And I also got the Blood Pouncer, which was kind of cool. I've always thought that that pet kind of looks a little cool, but obviously I didn't do the promotion, which I guess is nice that I have that now. So anyways, so back that was kind of just a little. I didn't know that this was happening, and I logged in and was weirded out. But anyways, so I haven't been playing RuneScape a lot, in a video about a month. I did about a month ago. I think I said I haven't really had a motivation with RuneScape right now. I mean, I don't, I haven't really felt like playing. I mean, I get on every day to do like ports and dailies and spins and that kind of stuff. I get on every day to do that. I may get on to do some various things. But I usually don't stay on very long. The most I've stayed on, I think, has been, I haven't really spent over an hour on RuneScape, total in a day for probably a few weeks. Obviously part of it is because of the motivation problem. Another part of it is obviously school. I am in college. Actually tomorrow will be, I will have been in school for a month. But obviously school comes before everything for me. I'm a very serious student, especially because obviously it's college. I'm paying for it, so I have to be a little serious about it. Also, I've been playing other games as well. I've been playing a lot of Smite and Minecraft lately. I've been considering expanding my channel to being a general games channel instead of just the RuneScape channel, because I'm fairly positive that most people that subscribe to me are subscribed to me for me and not for just like RuneScape stuff. Like, obviously there are those people who do subscribe to me for just RuneScape content, but a lot of the times I'm doing stuff that's really boring in my videos and you don't really get a lot out of it. So most of the time most people just listen to me talk. And I can do that playing any game. So I've been considering now starting to film Minecraft and Smite maybe. I don't know. So yeah, that's really what's been going on lately. I've also been sick for the last couple weeks, which has put a damper on things. And it's also one of those colds that just stays and stays and stays. It just doesn't go away. Like, I've had this cough for now, like, a week and a half. It's really annoying. But, whatever. Can't do much about that. Anyways, so last off, I'm just gonna talk about, where I'm gonna be going with the channel. Obviously, like I said, I do kind of want to maybe branch out a little bit. I'll still probably be doing RuneScape content, but I will be doing other content as well. Um, Actually, as soon as I set up my bank account, I just haven't done that yet, but as soon as I set up my bank account, I'll be able to make money off of YouTube on my other channel. Not this one. I don't have an AdSense account, linked up with this channel, but I have one linked up with my other channel. So the other channel is in the description if you want to, like, support me and check that out. But, it's not a gaming channel anymore. I do have a lot of old RuneScape videos on that channel if you guys want to watch those. I do have a lot of RuneScape content on that channel, but most of my subscribers on that channel and views on that channel have come from my Lost Girl music videos and promos and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I am going to be making money off of that as soon as I set my bank account up. I just haven't gotten around to checking my bank account for, I don't know if I can actually talk about this, but basically, I just need to verify my bank account for it, so I'll be doing that probably within the next couple days, and then I'll be able to make money off of it, which will be kind of cool. I never really ever thought that I would be one of the people to make money off of YouTube. It's never going to be a living for me. I'm not going to make my living off of YouTube. That's not really something I want to do. But, it is something, a little something maybe to augment other things that I'll maybe be doing to make money. So obviously, if it's going to be on my other channel, I'm going to have to be doing more content for my other channel as well. So I'll probably be uploading more frequent videos on that channel, obviously, just because I have a little bit of a stake in it now. So anyways, those are the kind of things. So I am going to be fairly busy, obviously, with this channel and my other channel, school, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, guys, I do apologize for not having been making videos lately. They're not really good excuses as to why I haven't been. It's just those are the reasons why I haven't been. There's not really a lot to say about that, I guess. So anyways, I think that's really about it. Anyways, so guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I should be making a video either. I may be doing maybe a Smite video or something within the next couple days, or if the reveal the phone comes out this month, I'll make it, or not month, week, I'll make a video about it. If not, I won't, obviously, but I don't really know when my next RuneScape video is going to be. It kind of just depends on kind of what content Jagex updates or uploads and what kind of stuff I get into in RuneScape. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks.